Hey, what is up guys, I am Rahul, and today for you I've got some Battlefield 4 gameplay. This is actually the first video of the full release of Battlefield 4 on my channel, so hopefully you guys can give a little like for that. Unfortunately, I do not have the game as of yet, as it's not the 1st of November when UK gets it for release. But this gameplay is actually from the Appleman999, a really good friend of mine. He's recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so go and help him out, maybe try and help him hit 2,000. But he actually plays on PC, so he could do the whole VPN thing and get the game early. So he was playing around and supplied me with this gameplay, and I'm really grateful for him for doing that. This is on, I believe, Operation Locker. I did a video about this ages ago, but a really good map, and it looks really fun to play. Luckily for you guys, you get that ultra settings. That's something I will hopefully have in a couple months time when I get my PC, but for now this is the best you're going to get from me. Anyway, today is the start of a new series, my top 5 tips for Battlefield 4, and in this series I'm going to be looking at different aspects of Battlefield 4 and giving my top 5 tips of it. Now for this video, we're going to be looking at the infantry combat and mainly about the firing and firing your weapon in Battlefield 4. Now to start off, you want to look at your fire selection. Most weapons have different fire modes, including single shot, burst and automatic. And when you're using single shot, you want to be engaging those targets at a longer range, and this just helps to improve your accuracy and minimize recoil. Also, you'll conserve your ammo, so it'll be easier to take out long range targets because you won't be losing all your ammo at different by not hitting your targets. The 2 burst rounds and the 3 burst rounds are kind of a nice balance between accuracy and the rate of fire, so you can probably go for those middle range engagements for those. And then the automatic fire is best for close range, as like you're not going to have much accuracy, but you can just fully take down your enemies with the fully auto mode. However, there will be a lot of recoil, so you've got to bear in mind of that. Now my next tip is about the shooting stance. Now you're going to be most stable when you're firing from a prone or a crouched position, so bear in mind of that. And if you can, don't be shooting in the upright vertical position, as most of your body is exposed and you're going to be taking it out more easily than if you were actually prone. As well as that, like I said before, when you're prone you're going to have increased accuracy, so it's better just to be prone and everything. The only time you should be really standing up is if you're just rushing about and taking out all the enemies, but if you've got the time and stuff, do go prone or even crouched. My third tip is about the aiming. Now you want to make a habit of aiming down the sights and stuff before firing your shot. This will just mean that you're going to be on target before you actually start shooting, conserving your ammo and making you more accurate. Now aim fire is all good and well, but there is always times to use your hip fire. Now if you attach a laser sight, your hip fire is going to be much better, and hip fire is really great for close combat situations when it's really hard to get your aim on target because the enemy keeps jumping about. So hip fire can do really well in those situations. Now my fourth tip is thinking about the recoil compensation. Now all weapons in Battlefield 4 have some form of recoil, so I'm trying to get used to it for each different weapon. It's going to take some time to get used to, but over time you should get used to it. Now compensating for it, you can either move your mouse up a little bit or use your analog stick, push it up a little bit, and then this will kind of tilt your weapon back down, because most of the recoil is from the muzzle climbing upwards. Now, if you add an angled grip, not a vertical grip. If you add an angled grip, this will help reduce the recoil a little bit, but mainly it's down to you just pushing your mouse up or your analog stick up. Now finally, think about your reloading. Now when you reload, it does take quite a lot of time, so if you're in a combat situation where there's still enemies, you would have to probably switch to your pistol rather than reload, because it means that the switching to the pistol is quicker than reloading, so you can take out your enemies quicker and more easily. Whenever you reload, just make sure you're in a safe location, free from hostiles and all kinds of other enemy targets, and yeah, just make sure you're safe, and then you can reload happily and make sure you don't die. So those were my 5 top tips for infantry combat. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and also go and check out Appleman. Like I said, he supplies really good gameplay for Battlefield 4, does loads of awesome videos, so go and help him out, try and help him reach 2,000 subscribers. So like I said, I've been Rahul. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the battlefield.